So this is a bracket fungus, a gelatinous bracket fungus that I've just recently learned about, although it's extremely common all throughout the world. It's called woodier mushroom, and it often is found decaying hardwood species in any area that's moist enough to support it. Interestingly, it can dehydrate 90% of the water in it and go very brittle, and then as soon as it rains it rapidly rehydrates. It's found all throughout the world, through Europe, Africa, Americas, down into Australia here where we are on the Sunshine Coast on the eastern side. It's found right around the bottom of Australia up to around the same latitude on the west. So it's a temperate fungus. It's got a very indescript sort of underside, no gills or ways that you can see where the spores are coming from, but it produces a white spore print. And it's also called a woodier fungus because it looks kind of like an ear with all these lobes. It's been used traditionally in Chinese medicine for thousands of years as a way to moderate blood flow and immune function. So it's been scientifically investigated, and it has polysaccharides and beta-glucans, which they are immunoregulators, and they also are anti-inflammatory properties. And then it's also got adenosine, I can't quite remember, but that's also for blood flow. It was originally a bit of a doctrine of the species sort of one, where people thought it looked like an ear, so it must be good for hearing. So it was like an ears, nose and throat plant, where if you had a toothache, they'd apply like a poultice or you'd chew it. But yeah, that's mainly because it's reducing inflammation and helping with swelling and immunoresponse. It's used quite a lot culinarily in stir fries and other Asian cuisines because it adds a really nice crunch, and it's quite highly prized in those dishes. And another interesting thing about it is it's got a common name that's quite anti-Semitic, which comes from the biblical story of Judas, who sold out Jesus basically for money, and then after he couldn't deal with the guilt, and he hung himself from an elder tree, which this mushroom grows a lot on elder trees in Europe and that area of the world. And then because of the ear shape, they called it Judas ear. So that name got shortened, and now there's an anti-Semitic common name of Jew ear, but most commonly people call it wood ear. So yeah, that's wood ear. I just recently learnt about it, and wouldn't you know it?